Good day, Libra, and welcome to my channel. This is your weekly reading for May 19th to the 25th. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope this reading resonates with you. Let's go ahead and check out your affirmation for the week. I trust myself to make the right decisions. I trust myself to make the right decisions. Universe speak. Spirits guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? King of Spades, Nine of Diamonds, Eight of Hearts, and the Three of Spades. Okay, so your general energy is the Three of Spades. Yeah, somebody's betraying you. There's going to be miscommunication surrounded by it. This can also be you betraying somebody or both, but either way, this betrayal is going to lead to a breakup. But you need to understand that this breakup is meant to be. It's time for this to happen. It is time for this breakup to happen. This is a blessing. Now, this could be multiple people betraying you and whatnot. That can be that too. So take it as it resonates. But either way, it's going to come to an end, and it is a blessing. It is definitely a blessing. You might not see it at first, right? Most likely you care about whoever these people are or person is or whatever, but you got to think about it. How good is the relationship really if there is miscommunication, if there's betrayal going on? How good is the relationship then? How beneficial is it to you? You will see down the line that it is a blessing and that it was good for this to come to an end, this relationship, whatever it may be. But right now, you might not see that at first. At the beginning of the week, you got leadership here. So the cards are saying just make sure to lead with your head. Don't lead with your ego. Nobody wants to be around an egotistical ass. Taking people's advice, taking people's opinions. Sometimes, something good might come out of it. Just because we're in the leadership role does not mean that we know everything. In fact, I don't think anybody knows everything. I think that we continue to learn new things every year, every day, every moment. There is something new entering our minds that is changing and shaping the world around us. So definitely keep an open mind when you're in the leadership role. And that can be any kind of leadership role. That can be a leadership role at work. That can be a leadership at home. Maybe take care of the kids. Maybe take care of the house, whatever. Just you are in the leadership role, but you need to keep an open mind to the people around you and what they have to say. Okay. Remember, compromise is a godsend in life, when you can compromise with somebody. In the middle of the week, we got a wish fulfillment. Through your hard work, there will be wealth and financial abundance coming in, which totally makes sense with the leadership role here. But here's the thing, you got to accept your worth. You might know your worth, but do you accept your worth? Do you accept that it is who you are? It is what you should be doing with your life. I know for the longest time I did not accept it, that my point, my position in life is to help other people. I've had those moments where I'm like, okay, I know that. But it wasn't until recently, about 3 or 4 years ago, where I was like, wow, I was born to do this. I was born to help people. I was born to help people with mental health, with my self-help book. I was born to help people just generally. I was born to help people through cards. And I just realized that this is it. This is what I am. I'm a very caring and good listener and all that good stuff. And like, I just didn't want to accept it that was like my calling. But it has been since I was younger. And if you look deep down inside, you're going to realize that something that you probably do it, but you don't do it to the extent that you should be doing it, right? Because you haven't accepted that that's who you truly are. You're still probably trying to be someone who you aren't, or someone who you are, but it's not your core reason for being here. It's not your core mission, right? But this is whatever this is, and I think that has to do with the leadership. So really think about that. Whatever you're being the leader in, accept it. This is who you are. This is what you were born to do. Now, at the end of the week, we have the Eight of Hearts. You're holding on to something and you need to let go of it. Of course, it's going to be painful, okay? It can be a person, it can be a job, it can be a way of thinking, it can be any of those things. And I mean, honestly, you could be holding on to not letting this become your sole purpose in life, right? A lot of times we will fight what our purpose in life is because it's just not what we want. Well, sometimes life isn't about what we want. Sometimes life is just about who we are and what we're good at and what we do right. So if that's the case, let that go. Okay, let that go. Accept who you are. Accept what your worth is. Because by holding on to whatever you're holding on to, it's not allowing you to move on and move forward in life. And you're holding on to it because it's going to be painful. There's going to be a certain kind of pain involved in letting go of whatever this is. Now, this doesn't have to be, what I'm talking about, that you're not accepting your worth and that's what you're holding on to, is that that wall that you've put up, that no, this will not become me, this is not who I am, I want to be something else. It doesn't have to be that. It could be you're holding on to these people too much, and you need to let go. Betrayal is not good in any kind of friendship or any kind of relationship whatsoever. Okay, it could be that, take it as it resonates, but you are holding on to something that is stopping you from moving forward, and you're the only one that would know that, right? So let's go ahead and see what the tarot cards have to say. The Hierophant, it is time to learn. Okay, the symbol he's making here is a blessing. Like I said, it is a blessing. It is a blessing for whatever this is that's happening here with these people, these betrayals and whatnot, and these breakups are definitely blessings. And I feel like you need to learn from that with the Hierophant coming up. I think you need to learn from those betrayals, learn from that stuff, and I think that somehow that's going to help you accept your worth and make you let go of whatever it is that you're holding on to, is by understanding that this is a blessing. It is a definite blessing, whether you want it to be or not. Now, this card can also sometimes represent marriage, but it's mostly about, thought and learning and blessings and understanding, that there are blessings in this world that sometimes they're not what you want, but they are blessings. They're going to lead you to something better in life, plain and simple. Let's see what the poll cards had to say. The Star, a wish fulfillment again, a wish fulfillment here. So you do have a wish. There is a wish coming up. But like I said, you gotta accept your worth. Okay, you gotta accept who you are. All right, in order for this to happen. The Star card is definitely a wish fulfillment coming in. But again, like I said, you got to put in the work yourself. You got to let go of things. You got to, lead with your brain and not your ego. And yeah, you got to do all those things and accept your worth and who you are. And that's all going to lead to blessings. It's all going to lead to wish fulfillments. It's going to lead to good things. So you do got some work to do when it comes to things this week, Libra. But they're all going to lead to wonderful things. And yes, some things are going to be bad. Like these breakups, they're not going to be easy breakups. And letting go of whatever it is that you need to let go of is not going to be easy. But it's going to be so much better for you once you get past all of it. So there you go. I hope this resonated. I hope it helped in some way. If it did, hit that like button. And if you would, please comment, share, and subscribe. I hope to see you back here next week. And until then, stay safe, stay mindful, and stay healthy.